This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, the Summerfest Queens for 2018 were crowned in Lagodi, and the annual Ferdinand Heimat Fest kicks off this evening. The Southridge Raiders are preparing for the IHSAA Class 2A Baseball State Championship. All this and more coming up on WJTS. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jurnee Davis with news on WJTS. A domestic dispute in Jasper Thursday evening ended with the arrest of a Spencer County man who was accused of threatening to cut the alleged victim's throat. Around 8 o'clock last night, officers with the JPD were called to a reported domestic dispute involving a juvenile at an apartment located along the 4000th block of Wilhelmstrasse. Police say the caller was a juvenile who witnessed the incident and had run away from the residence to call authorities. The juvenile stated that 39-year-old Harold McLeod of Gentryville had threatened to cut the throat of the juvenile's mother. Upon interviewing all the parties involved, police found that McLeod had threatened the victim with a force, prompting police to charge him with a level 6 felony count of intimidation. McLeod was placed under arrest and booked into the DuBois County Security Center. The summer reading program, along with STEM camps put on by the Jasper DuBois Contractual Public Libraries, are showing all the signs of success. That's what Library Director Christine Golden told the Library Board during Thursday afternoon's monthly board meeting, as she provided updates on the summer activities the library continues to host at its 4 affiliated branches. STEM programs are being offered at all 4 of the county library branches, along with the summer reading program that began in May and will continue until July 27th. Families are encouraged to check out the Jasper DuBois Contractual Public Library website for more information on continued activities that will be offered throughout the summer months. In other business yesterday, the board heard that the Jasper Library will celebrate the upcoming demo of the Hoosier Desk building, the future site of the Jasper Cultural Center, as a combination of the Jasper Library and the Jasper Arts Commission in one building, a first of its kind in the state. A demolition celebration day will be held on July 16th at 10 a.m. at the site. The annual Ferdinand Heimat Fest kicks off this evening at Ferdinand's 18th Street Park. It's an event that brings the community together with the best food, drinks, activities, and entertainment. The festivities get started at 5 tonight with the opening of the beer garden and will remain open till 1 a.m. Credit cards will be accepted to purchase drink tickets. Wine will also be available for purchase this year. Also opening at 5 are the food booths until 9 p.m. The Best Home Furnishings Family Zone will be open from 5 till 9 p.m. at the 18th Street softball field. The Family Zone is a free area located in the field and will include the bubble car, petting zoo from Saturday from 6 till 8, and will include a 9-hole mini golf course, a 55-inch obstacle course with the speedster slide, basketball challenge, knock it off games, and the castle slide combo. The second leg of the 2018 WBDC Cornhole Tournament of Champions will also take place this evening, beginning at 7 p.m. Registration at the fest is $15 and will begin at 6 o'clock, with rowing to begin at 7 at the 18th Street Park softball field. The Heimat Fest will sponsor the first annual Pong Tournament, presented by the NASCAR Club of Southern Indiana in the Beer Garden from 8 till 10 p.m. Participants must be 21 years and older to take part in this event and will not be required to drink alcohol. Water will be provided to entrants in this tournament to fill their cups. The contest will consist of teams of 2. The entry fee for those who have not signed up yet is $15 per team. Saturday, things get underway early with the Heimat Fest 5K run and walk, sponsored by the Forest Park High School track teams, beginning at 8 a.m. at the Forest Park Track and Field. At 9 a.m., the NextEra Energy 3-on-3 basketball contest takes place, run by the Forest Park boys basketball team at the 18th Street basketball courts. The NextEra Energy Co-ed volleyball tournament, sponsored by the YMCA, will take place at 10 a.m. at the 18th Street volleyball courts. Food booths Saturday will open at 11 a.m. A backyard barbecue contest will take place from noon till 3 p.m. with free samples and judging during that time. Awards will be presented at 5:30 p.m. on the main stage. A button is required for barbecue sampling. A $500 grand prize will be awarded to the overall winner and $250 for runner-up. Categories include chicken, pork, ribs, pulled pork, and brisket. The Best Home Furnishings Family Zone will once again be open from 12 o'clock noon till 9 p.m. Scenic Hills Car Show is from noon till 3 at the 18th Street Park. Please enter the park off of 20th Street, and if the weather does not cooperate with the car show, it will be moved to the Ferdinand Community Center parking lot, adjacent to the 18th Street Park. The NextEra Energy Horseshoe Tournament begins at 1 p.m. It's $5 a person, and registration is from noon till 12:45 p.m. with a draw for partners and throwing beginning at 1 p.m. The Psi Iota Chi Sorority Box Parade will take place at 4 p.m. The beer garden once again will be open from 4 p.m. till 1 a.m. Meals catered by Gary Meyer will be available in the Ferdinand Community Center from 5 till 8 p.m. Meals are $10 for adults, kids 10 and under are $5. Credit cards will be accepted in the community center. Meals will be available until they run out. And of course, there's plenty of musical entertainment to offer. This year's lineup includes The High Road on the 18th Street main stage this evening, beginning at 6:45. Jason Lee McKinney Band will perform from 9 till 11 p.m. on the main stage tonight. For Saturday, DJ Tech Tunes will be on the main stage from 3 till 7:30 p.m., followed by Brandon White at 7:30. Finally, this year's headliner Corey Cox will take the stage at 9 o'clock Saturday night. The Ferdinand Heimat Fest mission is to enable Ferdinand to prosper by helping DuBois County grow. Each year, money raised through Heimat Fest is donated to the Ferdinand Community Endowment Fund and the DuBois County Community Foundation. All times are Eastern Time. For more information, you can visit their website at FerdinandHeimatFest.com. The Lagodi Summerfest kicked off last night, crowning their 2018 royalty. Contestants were judged by a panel based on their interview and stage presence, as well as their composure and public speaking ability during on-stage questions. This year's royalty included Tiny Tot Addie Mullins, daughter of Dakota and Kaylee Mullins, Little Miss Camila Wilson, daughter of Will Wilson and Kelly Wilson, Junior Miss Grace Lingenfelter, daughter of Brady and Tiffany Lingenfelter, and Miss Summerfest Queen, Jaylee Wagner, the daughter of Pat and Nikki Wagner. The festival kicks back into gear once again tonight, with vendors, rides, the Smokehouse Ice Cream Social, and the VFW Beer Garden opening at 5 p.m. The Summerfest Extravaganza Talent Contest continues with 5 separate acts, including Mariah Bridgewater, Trenton Clark, Caroline Tedrow, Cruz Bridgewater, and Katie Reed. These performers will take the stage starting at 6 p.m. The Fun Guns will then take the stage at 8 for the rest of the evening. Saturday's itinerary includes something for everyone and begins bright and early at 7:30 a.m. with a 5K fun run walk, the golf scramble, and a wiffle ball tournament beginning at 9, and the Texas Hold'em tournament is set for 1 p.m. At 4, the festival falls into full swing with a car show, sidewalk chalk contest for the kids, the St. John Lutheran Church Ice Cream Social, rides, games, food, and craft vendors in the VFW Beer Garden. The Smokehouse opens at 5, and the Summerfest Extravaganza contestants take the stage at 6 until the parade will begin at 7. The band 86 will perform after the parade until the festival concludes with fireworks at 10 p.m. that evening. A semi-trailer fire on Interstate 64 in Warwick County Thursday evening led to a major crash near mile marker 43 at the Linville exit. The fire caused traffic to back up and almost come to a stop. The semi and passenger car were pulled over on the side of the highway as traffic was just starting to flow normally again. Authorities say an SUV rear-ended the car, pushing it into the semi-truck. All 4 people in the car that hit the semi were taken to local hospitals, with one of them airlifted in critical condition. All 4 lanes of I-64 were shut down for hours as crews cleaned up the scene and investigated the crash. Traffic was back to normal in the area around 7:30 Central Time Thursday night. Stay tuned, weather, sports, and Inform are still to come on WJTS News.